Alright guys, okay, so once you've found a couple products after browsing on eBay and browsing around Amazon that you think could be good based on the criteria that we've discussed, from review count to ranking and all that sort of stuff. Once you've found a few products, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually track those products. And by tracking, I mean seeing the exact sales velocity this product is getting every single day. Because a product may be getting sales, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's getting a lot of sales. So we can see from this product, the one that I found, the 360 degree around swimming pool brush. So this thing's had very good sales rank over the last maybe 3 months. It's ranked around the 1,000, even up to the 800 range, and now it's currently at rank sales 565. So that's not too bad. It's only got 12 reviews, so it's easy to compete with. Some of the reviews are bad, I think. Shaft broke the first week, returned. Okay, so this thing broke. We can easily compete with these guys and improve on it. So what we're going to do to track the product, to see the sales velocities, we're going to add it to our cart. So we're logged into Amazon, add it to your cart. No, thank you. And once it's added to your cart, you're going to open your cart. So let's open our cart. And you'll see I've added a few other products here as well. So these are products that I've identified as possible items that we could sell that match our criteria, all within the $15 to $50 range. As you can see, they don't have very many reviews and they've got pretty high rankings. So what we're going to do to track our items is you're going to go over here to where it says quantity, and you're going to click on it and click on 10 plus. Now that's going to give you the option to enter your own custom quantity of this item. So we're going to go with 999. That's the max you can add for an item. Once you click update, what Amazon's going to do is going to tell you the seller only has 853 of these available. So that means there's only 853 of this guy's inventory at the Amazon warehouse. So once you've got that number, you're going to create a Google Sheets or an Excel spreadsheet, right? And once you've got your spreadsheet open, you're going to take your item, which is the name of the item, 360 degree around the pool swimming brush. Let's copy that. And we're going to paste it into this sheet. So what we're going to do is we're going to track the product over 7 whole days. So we're going to do this every day for 7 days to get the average sales velocity. So the way that I've set it up to make it easiest is to get the product name right here, the link to the Amazon product in case you lose it or it leaves your cart or something like that, and every single day for 7 days how many sales it's going to get. So our product name is the 360 degree around the pool, around swimming pool brush, okay? So once we've got that, let's copy the link as well. All right. So for day 1, we've got 853 units available. We'll go ahead and copy that. Cool, 853 units available. All right. Now we're going to do this for 7 days straight. And ideally, I like to start on maybe a Wednesday and end on a Wednesday. So that way, in the middle here, you have your weekend. And often sales on the weekend can either increase dramatically or decrease or stop entirely. So it's very good to track over a weekend so it doesn't skew your data too much. And you just see in the day and you're like, in the week, and it's like, oh, okay, I've only got a few sales this week. But if you sell, a lot of products sell really well over the weekend. So once you've got that, we're going to do that for each of these products. You set that back to 1, update it. Let's go for this one, 10 plus, 999. Update. The seller only has 14 of these available. There we go. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing and copy it to your spreadsheet. Now what I've done is I've gone ahead and done that for the past 7 days for these 4 products. And you can see that here in this completed sheet. So we've got each of our items, inflatable flamingo pool float, Prince swords, the pool brush, and the LED solar lights. So for the past 7 days, this is what they started off with last week. And now they're basically selling every single day. And at the end of those 7 days, we're going to average our sales between each day. So as we can see, our inflatable flamingo pool float sold 203, 199, 190, 180, 174. So every day they were getting a few sales. And at the end of the 7 days, they sold an average of about 5 every single day. The same goes for the Prince sword. So this one was selling, but it obviously didn't sell that many. They sold 4 here, they sold 1 here, sold 2 here. So in the end, they only sold about 1 a day, which really isn't that good. The pool brush, the one that we started off with, they may have a huge inventory, but they didn't sell very many at all. They sold an average of half. They didn't even sell one a day, which isn't very good at all. We want to aim for around 5 to 10 a day. Even more, obviously, if you can afford more inventory and it sells out faster, if you can get to 10 a day or maybe even 20 a day, that's very, very good. So if you find a product that's got a very high sales velocity like that, that might be something to look into. The LED solar lights, they got around 3 a day, so I wouldn't even try. So our best option here would be the giant inflatable flamingo pool float. However, something like a pool float is seasonal. So people will only be buying something like this in summer because obviously they want to be swimming in summer and they'll be in their pools. But during winter, the sales velocity might slow down quite a bit. So our next best product would be the LED solar lights, selling at 3.7, maybe 4 a day. So, however, I would still search more until you have a list of about 10 at least products, or however many your Amazon cart can fill. So try and get as many as you can, track as many of them as you can, and that's the best way to find the best product with regards to sales velocity.